G'day, my Australian friends. G'day. G'day. G'day, my Aussie friends. It's John Lobo Cox here, wishing you a beautiful day. On the way to the office this morning, they were talking on the radio about we need to comply with the rules of the government. I was thinking, I didn't get into chiropractic to comply. We as chiropractors tend to go against the grain of medical thought, of societal rules that have been laid down primarily by the medical model. Listen, you and I both know that if the germ theory of disease were true, there would be nobody alive to believe it. Well, B.J. Palmer said that, but I stole it from him. Well, before we go any further, I think it's time to hear a little message from your Uncle Bill Dressler, or Uncle Bill. Kids, don't buy drugs. Become a pop star and they'll give them to you for free. Well, Love Actually, but here's Bill Dressler.
Well, good day to all my Aussie mates. This is Bill Dressler. While I'm considered one of the high-risk age categories, pushing 69 years old or young, I want you to know that I'm still practicing. Kind of a retirement practice, but loving it every day. And I want you to take heart to realize that we have to remember everything we learned in school, at least what I learned in school, and that the body is its own physician. It has an immune system that can manufacture any drug that it needs to fit whatever irritant, bacteria or virus we come in exposure to, period. I think of what Dr. Gonstead talked about years ago when polio was a very, very scary condition, and how he used to treat patients with polio, how he would stay with them in their home, and he would stay overnight with patients, 1 or 2 nights. He was the doc back in the day, and he pulled many people through that. It was a very scary thing, no doubt about it. I'd argue a lot more scary than this COVID-19. I would encourage you to take a look on YouTube and Google Dan Murphy flu, and you will hear him talk about the benefits of spinal adjustments in the 1918 flu that killed 100 million people plus. Also, never forget, there's not one condition on this planet that has not demonstrated what the medical community would call spontaneous remission. Well, that basically means the body can handle whatever is out there if given the time. Doesn't mean I'm going to stand on the railroad track and let the train try to run over me to see if I survive. But at the same time, I'm not going to live in a life of fear, elevate my cortisol and inflammation by doing things out of fear. Period. So, patients need what we have to offer. Adjustments are known to stimulate the immune system, as is good restorative sleep, good diet and exercise, and diaphragmatic breathing. It's the same thing as it's always been. Keep yourself healthy, the body will function the way it is meant to function. Don't forget that. Hang in there, and thank you for the excellent work you do in the Gonstead system.
So back to this compliance thing mandated by our government during this Chinese virus pandemic. I think complying just helps to instill fear. And fear thoughts are one of the things that tends to weaken your immune system. Remember, this virus still has only around a 1% death ratio. There's been a lot of other viruses that have come through that have been much worse than this. So I guess the question is why? Why are we still in practice seeing patients? So I haven't missed a day, nor have any of the other Gonstead practitioners I know of here in the States. And I'm sure that most of you are still in practice helping people. We want to comply and understand that there is a lot of fear out there, and we shouldn't downplay that fear to our patients. But what we do need to do is we need to instill that sense of why you and I, or anyone, gets disease. And really what it boils down to, folks, is the body's ability to adapt. Adaptation. If we can adapt, we can survive anything. Remember, as chiropractors, doctors of chiropractic, DC, doctors of cause, there cannot be an effect without a cause. There has to be something that's causing you to become sick. And that would be your immune system. And I see that in Canada now they have banned chiropractors from advertising anything that the chiropractic adjustment boosts your immune system. In the United States, they're saying that it's not recommended to take extra vitamin C or any type of nutrients, as there's no evidence that that boosts your immune system. Well, isn't that interesting? That the medical world doesn't want to use anything natural, but would like to put more drugs into our body, period. Well, for a further update, let's go to that little man with a giant neck and a huge heart, Dr. Poe.
Hey everybody, this is Poe from Nebraska. Just saying hi to you guys down under. I know I'm kind of disappointed that I don't get a chance to see you guys in Hawaii, but still want to kind of stay in touch. So I just wanted to send you a little bit of encouragement. I know these times are a little bit difficult. In my 36 years of practice, I've never seen anything like what is going on right now. But just understand, this is a time that we need to stay strong and stay the course. Specific, Gonstead, hands-on chiropractic care is what's going to be the most important for our patients at this point in time. The thing that we do as Gonstead doctors, being able to specifically find the subluxation and then correct it specifically, will set our patients on a path of health that they don't even understand. Now, also take this period of time right now as an opportunity. This is going to come again. It's going to happen again. So take this as an educational moment for your patients. Teach them how to increase their immune system. Chiropractic care, eating good food, drinking water, exercise, sunlight, all the things to build them from the inside out. The power that made our body didn't create it and just leave. It's still working inside us. So teach your patients to fight this as well as every other infirmity in life from the inside out. Because just as our Gonstead and our chiropractic model goes, it comes from above down, inside out. Thanks guys, see you soon.
So back to why they want us to take more drugs. Well, that's what they do, is give drugs. Just remember, my chiropractic brethren, there is no drug that can adjust a subluxation. Here's a message from Dr. Amy, who continues to see 75 to 90 patients a day during this pandemic. Dr. Amy.
Hi guys, it's Amy here in Wisconsin at the office, still working. Just wanted to give you a shout out, say hello. Hope you guys are all doing great. Super proud of you for everything that you're doing to help your patients and your families. The world needs what you have in your specific Gonstead chiropractic care, so keep it up. I'm super bummed that we won't see you guys this summer in Hawaii, but know that we're thinking of you. We'll see you soon. Keep up the great work and keep in touch.
So my Australia friends, wishing only the best for you guys. Keep the faith. And remember, the preservation of health is easier than the cure for disease. You notice what I'm standing in front of? By the way, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. I've got 6 cameras on me right now. But do you see what I'm standing in front of? Somewhere down there in Australia, well, I know exactly where it is, the 12 disciples. But you have to remember, what cut up these rocks? What cut them down? The power of the ocean or the power of a river? Does that destroy a rock? No, it's not the power. It's the persistence. So remember every day to be persistent. Get in there, give the best possible adjustments that you can, and bring hope and encouragement to your patients every day, because that's what they need as much as they need that adjustment. Stay healthy, stay adjusted. Look forward to seeing all of you next year.